All right, so Josh he's encouraging us to move in. He says it's all cleaned and ready to go. I'm not comfortable yet. It's certainly close. Let's go into Suite 11. There's a mess here. I'm not sure if he's expecting us to clean this, but I don't think it's fair if he is. I'll just run around the floor because that's lots of issues here. The first thing I'll just start with, you look here, it's hard to tell unless you look along the angle, but it's not straight. Something's going on, and this is just not a nice finish. What's going on here? There's scratches on the floor. I don't know how this has happened, but there's scratches along the floor, and that shouldn't be the case. You can see when you look into this room, we can see vinyl there instead of carpet all the way, and we did make a big deal on this. If you come over here, before that was done, Josh had put this out here, and we had to pay to get it moved back so that it would match the door closing. So the door closed and we didn't get to see the carpet, which we could see the carpet before. So that got fixed, but due to the finish of this is just not what we expect. There's glue everywhere or carpet, and if you touch it, it's really raised. You can possibly cut your finger on that. It's messy. So, and the other one is pretty similar. We had not happy with the finishings of this, considering we just paid to have it moved. This is just a mess. It's just not clean. It doesn't look like a showroom to me. And the idea was this to be a showroom. All right. I will also just mention while I'm on that topic, there's many areas where the carpet just runs out. If you come inside, you'll see the carpet runs out here. That's not great. And the same in the other room. And before I leave the room, I will mention this is a mess. We're trying to get the pelmets installed, but there's paint everywhere. And if you look all the way along, there's paint everywhere, and this is consistent in all the rooms. All right, might just move into the other Skype room, but just before. So might just, before I move it out of here, you'll see that we have a problem here. This doesn't happen in the other room, but that will just start cutting the floor. So I'd like that fixed. We've got, I don't know what this is. It doesn't seem to come up. And of course the floor's not clean, so it's really hard to see what all the finishes are. But this definitely is burnt, and I don't know how that happened. It's bad. I'll just go into the other Skype room just so you can see. We've also got just the finishings here. It's just not super professional. You can see the corner doesn't look splendid. And we've got the same, may as well point out, the same problems with the finishings. So we're trying to get these blinds installed, but we can't until the pelmets are done. And it's just really messy, like it's messy. And then over here, it's the same, and all the way along, you probably need to come over here to see this this mess. Like they got paint. The painter was really careless. We asked for the painter to prep the area, which sticky tape everything before he did things. He was less than enthusiastic, refused to do that, and so we got this. So he got warning, but he just wouldn't do it. All right, let's move out. This, I don't know how I can move in with all this. I need all this crap gone. It's a mess. I have more scratches over here from the floor. Let's look at this door. The door is hung unevenly. You'll see that the space along here and down, like you can see, it's not aligned. It might be a reason, but you can see the space. And the space down here is different. And I don't know how they did it before, but before we had this, we couldn't see the bricks, so something is different. And it just to look at the workmanship on just the corner, it's just horrible. The paint everywhere is a problem. Okay, so just looking around, you can see that this is marks, the corners. This was all promised to look as new. it certainly doesn't. You can see just the roughness of that's just a cleaning job. I just want to hang these, but I don't want to hang these things until Josh has said it's complete. So if you have a look over here, you'll see some rough nastiness there. The whole bottom is just there. That seems to be the common problem. So we have the same problem with the door. We have noise control problems because you can put your hand all the way through. You hear everything going on. The dunning is bad. Come in here, you'll see there's a big scratch on the glass here. And in general, if you look in the corner, it's just from this angle, you'll see that it's pretty rough all the way along. It's a real shame. We are missing a hook over here on this side. And on this side, we're missing the mirror, which is in the specs. So it should be there. Just get you just to look up here as well. You'll just see that this is just nasty. This probably needs to be sprayed. Now from this angle, if you just come from this angle, you'll see that there's a lot of scratches in here. It's just needs probably black spray paint, I guess, but there's somehow he's got scratches in it. Now the kitchen was delivered as white. We compromised with Josh because we didn't want him to burn too much money unnecessarily. He agreed just to make everything black, so that he said you won't see anything when you close the shutters that will be white, nothing. You can see that this needs a little bit of trim or something. Same problem here. Yeah, if you get close down here, you'll see that more scratches on the floor. Okay, and you'll see a piece down there. Not sure why he's left that there. It's not a big deal, but it's messy. This is a bit of a big deal. They have not used the colour that we wanted, which does affect some of our stuff, but that's the colour this is the colour we specified, and they just chose a randomly different colour. I have no idea why. They didn't talk to us about that. That needs sorting out. I will come over here, and inside this cupboard, we spoke about this was going to look nice. They at least need to be white. You can see the finishes on the corners is rough. Just the same thing in here. It's not big deals, but we did ask for those to be white, and they just don't look great. I will go up to the top here. The painter has got paint on the brushes everywhere. I don't know if this is even fixable, but while you're there, you can see the other problem where the painter, if you look, the painter has just painted all over the actual rail, and it's really rough. Like, if you get close up here, you'll see how rough that is. This needs an extra thing of paint. It just doesn't look right. And if you look on top of the air conditioner, it's really bad. There's just junk up there everywhere. Obviously the gyprocker didn't care about any other trades, and my issue is he wasn't supervised. So let's go into this room. Oh, it's a major problem, and that is this was meant to come back, and it was meant to have this much space, specified many times over, and now that comes back to here, so when the doors are open you cannot touch anything. So that's a problem, and let's go in here. You will see, if you kind of have to see that they've used a different colour paint. If you look all the way along, one colour paint was used in one area and one colour the other one. I asked some other people about this, and they said for ceilings you usually put one drop of paint one drop of black in the white, just so it's slightly off. Well, they obviously have done that in one case and haven't done the other case. If you look all the way along, it's really rough. Okay, so the next thing is, he hasn't put the handles on the doors yet. They are here, but they haven't put them on. If you look inside here, you'll see how rough it is. Like, the painter didn't even open the cupboard door to do it nicely. Never seen anything like this. These are the missing pieces that he hasn't put together. We've been waiting a month for this, still just sitting here. And you can have a look up here just to see the finishes of the paint on everything. The painting is so disappointing. Breaks my heart to just see the sloppiness of this. You'll also see, we did talk about this, where you wouldn't be able to see the joins. The joins, you can more than see them. They're not great. And there's more mess. So it's really difficult to, I don't really want to move anyone in here in this case. Just feel like it was just really shoddy workmanship at the end of the job, which is a real shame.